We have Stefania Barbaglio, which is the Financial Fox podcast, Bitcoin Foxes. I checked it out yesterday. Fantastic. Go check her out on YouTube. Got Miguel Almeida. All right, awesome. Founder of Crypto4TX.com. Caio Vicentino. Woo! I think that was the best applause somebody's gotten walking up all day. So popular man, yield hackers, and coin heads. We have Cornholio the Great. This is great. I love the energy. End of the day, still killing it. And last but not least, we have Adam Krellenstein, creator of Counterparty. Thank all you so much for being here. Give one more applause to the panel as it's the final one of the day and they're going to knock it out the park.
Thank you, Chris, and I want to say a big thank you to Pizza Ninja for having us today. Usually I moderate a more serious panel about digital assets with Bank of England, and today I'm moderating this amazing one about memes paving the way for the future of finance, which I think what is actually happening. So obviously my name is Steffi. I'm the founder of the Financial Fox, been a recording interview with founder in crypto since 2017. And now I'm going to ask each of my panelists to introduce themselves. So like quick 2 minutes introduction.
Yeah, so my name is Miguel. I'm a Portuguese content creator, and I'm glad to be here.
Okay. So just tell us what you do and why it relates to memes. Okay.
So like few months ago, I started teaching Portuguese community about hordes, about runes, about the opportunity of a new standard token can bring to us. And for now, they are just meme coins, but in 2-3 months, will be just meme coins, or will those tokens pave the way for the finance on Bitcoin? You know, among other things, I'm founder of Crypto4TX, and I owe as well a Web3 KOL agency. Okay.
Okay. I'm Caio Vicentino. I'm from Brazil. I'm a founder of some projects. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Nice to have you. Bitcoin to the moon. Let's go. So I founded some projects. I founded a community, a huge community in Brazil, called by yield hackers. I founded the coin heads and 2 other projects called by gotas.social and Stake Together. And I've been building on Web3 since 2019, so it has been a while. I've been teaching a lot of people all around Brazil, in universities, in every place. So it has been a crazy ride, and I love to be talking about memes because memes are the first experience, like runes, as we are experiencing right now, the creation of runes. We see that the memes are adopting runes really fast because they don't need to have like a project or a team or anything. They just need to have a community, and it's really fast growing. And I like to speculate a lot. I invest a lot on meme coins, and especially on Bitcoin. I think it's gonna fly around, and then we're gonna see it really fast growing in the next few months.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cornholio the Great. I am a longtime Bitcoiner, and thank you. And after some years of just toiling with the block size wars and not having fun with it, I finally came across the counterparty culture. And at the time, Bitcoin was what came after Rare Pepe's. That's how I created my character, by combining the Alexander the Great face over the Cornholio, the kind of the play on the Wojak meme was. So it's, and from there I just kind of kept creating, and then Ordinals came along. I put out some crypto corn collection on there and put some other pieces of art that I created along the way. And when I got into Bitcoin, I thought for sure that the financial revolution, like colored coins was kind of the thing, and then Counterparty came along. It seemed inevitable, like with T0 coming on, that it was going to happen. It's moving fast. And then it didn't because of various reasons, but thankfully we had Rare Pepes and things like that to keep moving things forward on these token platforms.
So Adam, tell about you and Counterparty.
Sure. Yeah, I'm Adam Krellenstein. I launched Counterparty about 10 years ago now, and I worked on it intensely for about a year, and then I left. I disappeared from the crypto space, worked in industry and on other things, and then about 6 months ago, I came back to the space and have been working to reinvigorate development in the ecosystem for Counterparty and all the projects that are built on top of it. Counterparty, if you don't know, is one of the first Web 2.0 blockchain 2.0 platforms, and is a platform that supports a lot of early and continuing memes, meme coins, NFTs, and early decentralized finance applications, decentralized exchange, and early DeFi.
So when you started Counterparty, what was your vision behind it? And does that relate to memes?
Yeah, memes were not the original in the original picture. The original picture was to extend the functionality of Bitcoin, to see what one could build with a blockchain that wasn't just sending digital gold around and storing digital gold. And what I thought was that it would be focused on DeFi, effectively, what later became known as DeFi. Contracts for difference, betting, oracles, decentralized exchange, asset creation. These were all part of Counterparty on day one. I didn't expect that the importance of the value creation of the tokens themselves would be as important as it was. It turns out that that there needs to be value on the network before people care what happens with that value. And the contracts for difference and betting functionality was less important until there were cards and tokens and NFTs on the platform for people to use and trade and bet on. But it was very much blockchain 2.0. It was early. It was finance. It was peer-to-peer finance. It was replicating or replacing the traditional financial system on a decentralized, open, permissionless public platform.
Interesting. So when we think about meme coins, really we need distribution, we need culture, and we need content. How do you find the winning recipe to actually have a successful meme coin? Who want to go with that?
Yeah, so the recipe for a well-succeeded meme coin, I guess, is distribution and not having a lot of meme coins on the founders. When the team launched the coin, that's I believe it's a shot in the foot when you launch a coin and the team have a lot of it. But yeah, we have a nice example right now with on Runes, the distribution of Dog to the Moon, or Dog Go to the Moon from Leonidas. Was a very well distribution for the community, for the Ordinal supporters, for who hold the runestone, right? The runestone NFT, and that was a great recipe from the community to the community. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the best thing that you can have is also the community, because when you find the people that get interested in the same, like a name of the coin. And then you will be able to like spread the on crypto Twitter. I mean, like the word of the coin and the community and what are they doing, and even if aren't doing anything. I think the community is the biggest part of it, but some people has to work around it. So create the stuff and distribute for the early KOLs or so, or maybe distribute for the community as an airdrop as Leondas did. I think it was an amazing airdrop as well. I benefited myself a lot. And make some gamification on the launching of the coin. I think it's really nice to have some kind of experience to interact with the early minters of the project. I think it's really nice.
Because I think like lots of meme coin, they have got a great period and then kind of die off. So, I mean, a part of Dogecoin, right? There are only a few that has actually managed to stay relevant across years. So we mentioned already kind of like a few elements. Is there anything else that sticks that you would say that is very important for a meme coin to stay? Obviously, as it's building culture, I don't know, maybe
I would step in and say, for example, like Pepe Cash, you always can buy rare Pepes with them. So you have that liquidity or that exit liquidity. So you can always trade them for, there's always the Pepe artists and traders that are making those available via the counterparty decks. So you can't sell on any exchange. It's harder to get it traded for Bitcoin at the moment because in contrast to Ordinals and Runes, you have the PSBT, the partially signed broadcast transaction, where it's easier to put that up onto a site and then it costs nothing to list it. But there's been a little more friction with trading directly on counterparty, but that's soon to change, right? So
Yeah, very much.
So I think the liquidity is nice, but having something else, having the rare Pepes, so we don't have a DEX for runes. Like some people are starting to play with, like Theo had spoke about. People are starting to do different collections and things with runes, but there's not that direct peer-to-peer trading that you can have yet.
There is one that I know called Fluid Tokens. They just released a permissionless swap for runes. So maybe something to check out. But Cornelio, tell us the story behind the watch.
Yes, today I wore my rare 1 of 100 Pepe Cash watch, which...
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's very nice. It has a you can even see it has the counterparty logo on the crown there. It's a lot of nice detail in this thing. So I wore it for this panel and for the event.
The story behind it.
The story behind it was a rare Pepe artist that created a token and 100 watches to go with them. And it was a peer-to-peer trade, and for some, I think I paid with Bitcoin, but it was an exchange where we had to provide a mailing address. And then, it came from Asia, an Asian artist. So I think it was shipped from somewhere from China or Japan. Don't remember. But.
Okay, Adam, I want to dive a little bit deeper with you about the future of finance, because, I've been in traditional finance for like 15 years, and it's all about, there are lots of friction, there are certain rules, where here with Bitcoin, with crypto, we are kind of building a new finance that is decentralized, peer-to-peer. People are actually able to create money. That's what memes are, right? Anybody can do it. So would you agree the memes are paving the way for the future of finance, and how the future of finance is going to look like? And then I know that you're nodding, so you're going to get also to tell us what you think.
Yeah, it's a good question. I guess what I would say is that blockchains are doing two things. They're recreating the financial system in a way that is better, right? It's faster, it's easier, there are fewer arbitrary regulatory hurdles, it's international, it's 24/7, et cetera, et cetera. And they also allow for the creation of totally new kinds of things as well. Meme coins don't have an analog in the traditional financial system. And actually, the irony is that the traditional financial system is becoming a lot more like crypto in some ways, right? GameStop is a meme stock. And that was innovation that actually went the other direction, where the innovation occurred on blockchains and translated into the traditional financial system. Blockchains have this other benefit, which is that synergy between the coin and the protocol. The incentive mechanism that goes all the way back to Satoshi, where you can have a new protocol, a new network, a new system, and then users can be incentivized to adopt it. And that drives the adoption massively, right? It makes the growth exponential and seemingly unending, because there's an incentive to actually participate, because the coin value goes up, and that's something that's sort of qualitatively different from just an extra set of features or a new token of itself. Is that synergistic relationship between the value on the chain and the functionality of the chain, which again doesn't have an analog in the traditional financial system.
Yeah, so I believe memes start popping up on the web on late 90s, and it's a very fast way of sharing an idea and that idea can very fast have the network effect. Yeah, that came to the meme coins, obviously, and that's a great way to onboarding new people on the Bitcoin. That comes for the memes, and then understand the network, understand the immutability, understand the alternative to a financial system, that it's a pyramid scheme. Fiat is a pyramid scheme. So that's a nice way to onboard new people. On the other side, I believe so that what we are seeing with runes, we are starting with meme coins, right? But it's paving the way for a new technology. I am hearing here about rune dexes, new projects trying to give utility to rune tokens, and it starts with memes, with the intergalactical casino that Rothermore called it. But there are people trying to make more, to build projects on that, and it starts with memes. So I believe it's definitely paving the way.
Yeah, for sure. As I said before, I think the meme coins are the easiest way to start engaging the new technology. So when Ethereum launches in 2016, it was almost anything a meme coin. And like in Bitcoin runes, we are seeing the same. We saw the same with BRC20s. It was the same. Like meme coins were paving the way to we can improve and test this technology and go further, building projects, as some of you guys try to build like a decentralized exchange for those kinds of tokens. I think it's really amazing to see this, and it's really easy to create with memes, with meme coins, because when you do that, you don't need to have like a product or anything. The people will start to trade if they want or not, and that's bring the whole decentralization on board. You know, I mean, it's really nice to have the people around the market trying to like improve, create another kinds of projects, and we need to have like those meme coins to start to go until we have those kinds of projects that we can use and trade and do all the financial stuff from DeFi and everything that we love to do on other networks.
So, I mean, obviously there is a big challenge about regulation, right? How do you see the meme coin industry evolving, and what is going to be, is the regulation going to come in the way at some point? And not stop it, but, you know.
Yeah, I think that there's an interesting recent trend, a very recent trend, especially in the United States, where the regulation of trading is getting tougher and tougher, and the regulation of coin creation is I don't know, softening, I guess. And it's not necessarily what I would expect, but that's really the way things are moving. There is a path to creating new tokens, creating meme tokens. There are new definitions for decentralization. What is a decentralized token? And that's very important. At the same time, if you're engaging in securities trading, the actual trading aspect, then the regulation is much stricter. And with the United States being a de facto regulator of much of the West, that's important. And I think generally positive for the industry because it sets it establishes that clear framework.
Just going to add to it, it's so much better than the ICO craze where you had all these rush to pop up a website, make a bunch of fake promises, and then throw out tokens and try to gain a community, and then 99.9% of them are just wrecked. Which people going into meme coins know that's going to be the 99% plus will also get wrecked, but they know they're just going into a gamble trying to get the one that shoots up 10,000x. And it brings it's bringing more and more people into using crypto because they see people making, throwing in $1,000 and walking away with, yeah.
So let me just add, we have meme coins, shit coins, whatever you want to call them, with better tokenomics than fiat. So what else?
So where are the best meme coins then? I mean, Solana has got lots of meme coins.
No, I'm out of that. There's no second best. The best meme coins are on Bitcoin. So keep stacking, guys. And keep stacking. Don't fade ordinals. Ordinals definitely are not that. Don't fade runes. And there's no second best.
Caio?
Yeah, I'm well positioned in runes and also in ordinals a lot. I have I'm really heavy on ordinals. I think it's a new technology that people like. When I talk to some investors from all around the world, they always talk in something about ordinals that I really like. That is, when you trade ordinals, you stay in Bitcoin, so you get the possibility to have some asymmetry, but you stay on Bitcoin. Your assets stay in Bitcoin, so that's really hard. And then the VCs they look at this, and they look that they can also leverage their positions on Bitcoin without getting wrecked off the liquidations. Maybe sometime they get on the trading spot. Or trading leverage. So it's really nice to see that the technology is growing and so much people here trying to understand and get insights on that. So for me, meme coins, I'm holding a lot of Dog Go to the Moon, and I'm holding a lot of RSIC. I have a lot of those.
I got to say, well, my favorite has to be, Bitcoin is what got me really started. And I love trading my Bitcoin for the Bitcoin cards. And then, of course, Pepe Cash. And the alpha here, correct me if I'm wrong, but soon we'll be able to trade Pepe Cash and buy ordinals with Pepe Cash, right?
So explain how that is going to work.
Yeah. So the way it works is Counterparty is a meta protocol. It has a particular consensus architecture that uses Bitcoin's network and architecture, and it rides at a higher level than Bitcoin. It's not aware of the details of unspent transaction outputs and so forth, and we can make it smarter. We can make it better. And when we do that, we will be able to move counterparty assets, any counterparty assets, into a SAT, effectively. And then move that SAT around using any colored coin ordinals aware wallet and do atomic swaps, trustless atomic swaps in a single transaction between those counterparty assets and any other UTXO aware Bitcoin asset, any Bitcoin sat or rune or what have you, and that'll come this year.
So you can swap an ordinal to a runes
Yes.
in one transaction.
Yes.
I don't know if we have got time for any question. Are there any questions? Okay, well, then I was to say thank you so much for my amazing panelists, and thank you to Pizza Ninja for giving the opportunity today. Thank you. Thank you, Trevor.
We got to give him one more round of applause.